Hello and welcome to this course on Cloudera Data Platform. My name is Sajesh and this video we will take a look into Yarn Queue Manager. So in my previous video, I've explained the changes that introduced in CDP Yarn and the default scheduler is changed to Capacity Scheduler. So we have a tool called Yarn Queue Manager which let us to manage the queues in a graphical way. So it's very easy and straightforward. So first thing, we have to go to our cluster main page and add the service. For that, go to the action and add service. And scroll down and here you can see Yarn Queue Manager. So Queue Manager is a queue management interface for Apache Hadoop Yarn Capacity Scheduler. As I said, so this tool will help us to graphically configure and manage our queues. So in Capacity Scheduler, so we will have multiple queues in a hierarchical way and we can modify, edit, etc. So let's continue and add this service. Okay, so like adding any other service, so here also we can choose the host wherever you want to add. Okay, I'm choosing, okay, maybe master 2 I can select and then okay and then continue. So leaving the configuration as default and continue like any other configuration. So it also take few minutes to complete. Once this is done, so you can finish and that's it. And is there any services or dependent services that we need to restart? So we have to do that. But before that, let's go ahead and make some configuration changes in Yarn. So go to the configuration. And here you can see there is an option. Okay, it's there is a warning saying like the capacity scheduler and we are not using queue manager. So we have to modify this option. Select Yarn Queue Manager as a queue manager service. Okay, so you have to just tick and select this service, queue manager service, and save this service and restart. Okay. So we just change the queue manager service to Yarn Queue Manager service. So once this is added, so we need to restart Yarn service. So wait some time and go back to the main page. And once you reach the main page, you can see the Yarn service is in stale configuration state. So click that and restart the service and select this redeploy client configuration option. So this process will restart our Yarn service and again, so it takes some time. It will not take much time, but again, so this is completed and let's go back to our Yarn Queue Manager page. So for that, go to the main page, okay, and from the clusters, so select Yarn Queue Manager. So once you added Queue Manager, you can see this option. So this will, give you a new window where you can manage, edit, or create capacity scheduler queues. Okay, so you can see we have a root, so which is the parent of all the queues, and under root we have two queues called default and ABC. And default is having 60% and ABC is having 40% of root's capacity. And this follows a hierarchical queue method. And you can create a new queue here. Okay, so we have 60 and 40% allocated to ABC. For DEF, I'm just changing this percentage capacity. So 30, 30, 60 and the remaining 40. So all together should be 100%. So this is the basic of capacity scheduler, and the maximum capacity means so how much I can use if no other jobs are running on the other queue. So that is the maximum capacity that I added these values. Once this is added, I can save it. And now you can see we have three queues, DEF, AE, ABC and default. And back to the Yarn Resource Manager page and select the scheduler option. So you can see whatever the the queues we added here. So now let's modify this option. So we have an option to allocation. So we have two options for allocation. One is the relative and another is absolute. In relative mode, we normally specify the percentage, but in absolute mode, so you need to add the actual values. So okay, so confirm this and save this. But now you can see all the values. Instead of percentage, you can see the actual values here. So CPU and memory. But in that case, if you are going to add a new queue, so you need to mention, so what is the configured memory capacity and maximum capacity. Similarly, what is the CPU virtual core, and that is also configured core as well as the maximum core, etc. But I prefer the other one instead of adding the actual value. Okay, it's all up to your choice. So if you are okay to add the actual value, that is fine. But instead of, I prefer the relative where I need to add only the percentage. So I prefer that. Personally, I prefer that option. I think that is better. You don't need to do much calculation, just need to add the percentage. And you have an option to stop the queue. Okay, the stopping queue will stop submitting jobs to that queue. So here that we can confirm here. So select the properties for that, and you can see the queue state is now in stopped state. And if you do some other queue, okay, let me take ABC, and you can see the queue state here is in running state. And I can delete only if I stop the queue, then I have option to delete. So you can see it's marked for delete, and I have the remaining percentage which I can be added to the other queues. Now ABC and default got 50-50%. So now we have only two queues available. And it's having other options like scheduler configuration and placement rule. The placement rule is nothing but we are creating certain rules that lets users to submit the queue. Okay, how the default submitted jobs select the queue. So that is controlled by this placement rule. You can add as much of placement rule you can add. I will be explaining this placement rule separately. Okay, so this control how the job select the queues. And again, back to overview page, you can see there is an option called versions. So this version keep track of all the changes that we have made so far, but only in a read-only mode you can see that. Okay, here you can see at that time, so this was the queue status and 100% and 40, 30 something. And scheduler configuration also we will take later. So now just understand in the overview page, okay, only thing is like with the current version only we have edit option. All other versions are just read only option. Okay, and this lets us to manage our queue. You can create the queue, modify the queue, stop queue, delete queue, etc. So that's it about Yarn Queue Manager. I hope you are clear on this. Thank you for watching this video. Please do subscribe and like this video. Thank you. Bye.